Okay, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Today we'll see what if a spill occurs. In case of any spillage, what we have to do and what are the steps we have to take. We'll see. Okay. The first thing is that in case of any spillage, whatever, if it's a spillage or if it's an emergency also, in any emergency situations, but here we'll be talking about the spillages. We shouldn't be panic if any vast spillage occurs, and we have to assess the situation. Not even we, along with the supervisor, we have to assess the situation of the spillage, and we have to make a better judgment, and we have to check whether it's a minor one or it's a major one, major spillage also. We have to make sure that one. Like the major spill or the minor spill, the judgment and everything comes under the assessing of the situation, right? Or if you are assessing the situation, it comes directly into the what type of spill it is, whether it's a minor one or a major one, and who are the workers involved in it, and what type of chemical it is, and what will be the next step we have to take. We have to make these type of judgments and everything by assessing the situation, and we have to make sure that we shouldn't be a victim. That means we are we should not do a mistake like making the minor one into a major one, or if the person or if the worker or if the supervisor or any staff who are involved in the spill, if they are not aware of the situation and they are what the steps has to be taken, he should be immediately away from the situation itself. That means he should not do anything. Better to be away from the situation so that we can prevent that one and take a better judgment, like better action will be taken if anyone is aware of the situation and everything. Okay, we have to make sure that one also. And whatever the procedures for a minor or a major one, whatever the procedures are to be taken, we have to will be seeing. Normally we have to protect ourselves first one, and alert the others, like the workers or the co-workers, colleagues who are working nearby. We have to alert them, and we have to make sure that the spilled material is not in contact with us. We should not we should avoid the contact with the spill material, like directly touching the material or whatever it might be. Okay, and appropriate PPE should be used while touching or while being in contact with the spillage material, whatever the chemicals are there. And we have to make sure that all the chemicals, whatever the spillage chemical is, as an hazardous material only. We have to make sure. And after this one, after passing on the information to the colleagues and nearby workers, we have to report directly to our spillage team or the superior one so that the better action can be taken. We have to make sure. Or whether if the EHS department is not available at the location at the time of spillage, the workers, the supervisor, or anyone who is available there, we should train them in a way that they are properly communicating each and everything to the supervisor or the superior person or the safety department in a proper manner. proper communication manner. Okay, we have to make that. Yeah, immediate and after the spillage, we have to make sure that the spillage area, the spread of the area is restricted, and it should be controlled or secured. The area should be secured using this type of spillages. So this one, like we have seen this one, it can be secured by using this one, the spill kit. Whatever the spill kit material are there, these cotton, mm, like it's some of the walls, cotton material is available in the spill kit to prevent the spread. We have to make sure this one also. And no one is allowed, no one whoever the workers or the colleagues are there, they are not allowed to walk through or allowed to walk on the spilled materials. Okay, the emergency, and we have to make sure the emergency rescue team, if we are, if the not one, don't consider as an as a safety team right now. Okay, you are working as a worker, you have seen a spillage. In those situations, we have the workers, the persons who are working nearby the spillage, they are, they should make sure that no one is allowed in that spillage area and no one is supposed to walk on the location. And if they have a training or they are approved by the supervisor or engineer regarding this spill control and everything, whether the person, the crew is having a training for the spillage, like in case of a spillage emergency, they can remove that one, and how to remove and everything. Those persons are only allowed to remove or secure the area and clean up the spill. If they are not aware of the situations and everything, they should not involve in that one. They should be, those persons are better to be avoided from the situation. Okay, and in the communication system, this village team should also be called so that they can secure the location and they can clean up the spill, and they know how to dispose that one also, or else the environmental department will be having an awareness how to dispose the so spillage and everything, the whatever the spill, whatever the waste soil or whatever the dust is there, the spillage soil and everything, those material can be disposed based on the environmental regulations or whatever the procedure, as we have seen in the past spillage control procedure. Based on the procedure, we have to dispose of them. And cleaning up the spill, use the chemical spill kit to clean up the spill. We have to make, only we have to use the spill kit to clean up the spills. And we have to use these types of the white sheet, the absorbents. These are absorbent materials like cotton or something else that in the spill kit they will be giving. Those should be used to absorb the spillage, like chemicals or anything, whatever the spillage is. Those are only to be used to cover the liquid spills, and use the screw or broom to sweep up the spill, whatever the material. We have to make sure that one also, and place spill material in a plastic bag. Might be in the spill kit itself, they will give some plastic bags along with this absorbent material. Those all the spill absorbent materials or whatever the waste is there, those should be uh, stored in the plastic bags only. And we have to label that one, or we have to dispose that one properly, or we have to kept in a secure location that no one can touch that one, like identify the location or content of, but like with a signage or something else, we will be keeping that one until the proper team will come and dispose that one. Okay. Further decontaminate the area as necessary with mop or paper towel if appropriate, if needed only. We have to decontaminate the area. Same like I have told you, if the spillage is on the soil, the spillage soil should be removed from the bottom itself until the soil way, until contaminated soil should be removed, and it should be stored in the plastic bag only. It should not be disposed on a like a regular material or something else. It should be disposed stored in a plastic bag and disposed separately as per the spill control procedure only. And after doing all these cleanups, the team who is involved in the spill cleaning and everything, they have to make sure that they should wash the hands and replace the items. Items are also to be replaced for the further use, because in case of any spill on the other further days in the future, then the material should be available, right, in the spillage kit, the chemical spill kit. Then that's the reason this replacement of items should be there. We have to replace the items, and communication to be given to the EHS department, environmental department, safety department, as well as the engineer, and report should be made regarding how the spillage has happened, how they have controlled and everything. And procedures for major spills. In case of any major spills, what we have to do? Like the procedure has been given based on the processing plants. If the building evacuation is based on the evacuation, whether that's what we have given. If any spills have occurred, we have to assess the situation. If any evacuation is needed, we have to do that one. Because it creates a fire or a potential for a fire, because the chemical spillage is major one, and spill flowing outside of the room, or fumes or odors consist of considering the content, whatever the content, the spill, whatever the chemical it might be. It might have an different reactions, like it might create odors, vapors, or fumes. Hmm? Based on this one, we have to pull the alarm, and we have to inform the emergency services. Emergency, if the emergency control room is available, it's okay, we can call the control room directly. If not, we have to notify the supervisor or the immediate responsible person or reporting person, and then the EHS department or the emergency services department, so that they will come to the location and they will take care what to do. What if the accident involves personal injury or chemical contamination? In case of personal accident, this accident involves personal injury or chemical contamination. We have to move the victim from the immediate area of fire, explosion, or a spill. It's a common. These has been given on a common basis, I think so. But in case of spill, like on a bodily spill, we have to move the victim from the spillage location. Okay, and he has to be moved to the nearby emergency eye wash or shower, safety shower. Every processing plant will be having a safety shower and eye wash on a regular locations. They will be having, based on the spillage, whatever the body spillage we has happened. If it might be in eyes, we have to use the eye wash and continuous flow, properly cleaning of eyes and everything. Okay, and if it's in the on the whole body, he has to use the safety shower. And previously using these one, he has to make sure that all the contaminated clothes or goggles or whatever it might be there on the body, he has to remove that one, and the water has to be spilled continuously with the pressure. Okay, it should be used for 10 to 20 minutes. Normally 15 minutes has been allowed, but 10 to 20 minutes he should have a shower or a eye wash, okay, to remove all the chemicals in whatever the contamination has happened in the body, okay. And after all these precautions, we have to make sure to report to the male nurse or a doctor who is available in the project to check whether any to seek any medical attention or something else, okay. We have to make sure this one also. Any doubts?
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, what is the meaning of EHS abbreviation, full abbreviation?
Environmental health safety.
Environmental health safety. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Normally HSC safety will be there. HSC, some areas HSC will be there. HSC is nothing but health safety environment. But in some
sir,
countries,
liquid water, sir.
Water.
Normal water saripayida sir.
Distilled water. Distilled water.
అంటే వేరే వాటర్
నార్మల్ బాటిల్స్ లో వచ్చేది అయితే డిస్టిల్డ్ వాటర్ వాడతారు. లేదు మీకు ప్లాంట్ లో ఉండేది అయితే మీకు నార్మల్ వాటరే వస్తుంది. షవర్ అన్న నార్మల్ వాటర్ లైన్ కి కనెక్షన్స్ వస్తాయి.
అంటే డైపోతమిన్ అనే ఏదో లిక్విడ్ ఉంటది కదా సార్, అది వాడచ్చా?
అది వాడరే యాక్చువల్ గా.
అంటే మొన్న ఒక 2-3 months బ్యాక్ ఇన్సిడెంట్ అయితే అవి వాడారు సార్.
అవి దేనికి మీరు షవర్ కి వాడారా, వాటర్ కు వాడారా?
నార్మల్ మనకి హై వాష్ లిక్విడ్స్ ఎలా ఉంటే ఆ టైప్ లోనే ఉన్నాయి సార్. అవి
బాటిల్స్ లో ఉంటాయేమో, కంటైనర్స్ టైప్.
కంటైనర్స్ కాదు సార్, నార్మల్ బాటిల్స్ ఉంటాయి, మనకి చిన్న బాటిల్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా, ఆ టైప్ లోనే.
వాటిల్లో వాడుంటారు. అది డిపెండ్స్ అన్నమాట. డిపార్ట్మెంట్ అప్రూవ్ ఇవ్వాలి కూడా. మెడికల్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ అప్రూవల్ వస్తే కొన్ని వాడతారు. నార్మల్లీ నేను చూసినంత వరకు పెద్ద బాటిల్స్ కానీ ఐ వాష్ కి వాటికి ఇలాంటి ఎమర్జెన్సీ సిచ్యువేషన్స్ లో బాటిల్స్, కంటైనర్ టైప్ బాటిల్స్ లో వస్తే, అంటే ఈ ఫస్ట్ ఎయిడ్ రూమ్ లో వాటిల్లో ఉండేవి డిస్టిల్డ్ వాటర్ వస్తుంది. సైట్ లో షవర్స్ కానీ ఐ వాష్ కానీ ఉండేది వాటరే. రోహిత్, ఓకే. పవన్ క్లియర్ అయిందా? ఓకే. రోహిత్, ఎనీ డౌట్? చెప్పు రోహిత్. సారీ. చెప్పు రోహిత్, ఏమైనా డౌట్ ఉందా?
డౌట్ అంది, జస్ట్ క్లారిఫై, నాకు తెలిసినంత వరకు చెప్దామని అంతే.
చెప్పండి.
సో ఏదైతే ఇప్పుడు డిస్టిల్ వాటర్ ఉన్నారు కదా, ఏదైతే ల్యాబ్ లో వాడతారో దట్ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ స్టెరిలైజ్డ్ వాటర్ వస్తున్నాయండి ఇప్పుడు, వితౌట్ ఎనీ, అంటే నార్మల్ వాటర్ అనుకోండి, డిస్టిల్ వాటర్ కూడా ఇఫ్ యూ ఓపెన్ ఇట్ ఆటోమేటిక్ వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్ ఇస్ దేర్ మైట్ బి ఛాన్సెస్ ఆఫ్ గ్రోయింగ్ ఆఫ్ మైక్రోబియల్ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా, అవి గ్రోత్ వచ్చేస్తుంది 7 days కి. నేను పర్సనల్ గా డన్ ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్ చేశాను. ఒక మనకి ఆస్ట్రాజెనికా ఆడిటర్ వచ్చి మాకు అబ్జర్వేషన్ ఇస్తే నేను ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్ చేసి ప్రూవ్ చేశాను అనమాట. ఇప్పుడు వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ స్టెరిలైజ్ వాటర్ వస్తున్నాయండి, బెటర్ ఫర్ ఇట్, యూ కెన్ గో ఫర్ స్టెరిలైజ్ వాటర్.
కానీ మీకు కన్స్ట్రక్షన్ ఫేజ్ లో అవన్నీ కన్సిడర్ చేయరు. మీరు ఫార్మా ఫేజ్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు ప్రాసెసింగ్, ఈవెన్ నాకు తెలిసి ప్రాసెసింగ్ ఫేజ్ లో కూడా అవన్నీ చెక్ చేయరు తెలుసా ఫస్ట్ ఎయిడర్స్.
అదే ఓకే, బట్ పాయింట్ వచ్చింది కదా సడన్ గా.
చెప్పొచ్చు. నేను జస్ట్ నార్మల్ ఈ జనరల్, అంటే ఇప్పుడున్న జనరల్ వైజ్ లో నేను చెప్తున్నాను. మీరు ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్
అవునండి,
షేర్
అవును.
చేస్తున్నారు, నాకు అందరికీ తెలుస్తుంది ఇప్పుడు అది దానివల్ల.
అవును. అంటే యాక్చువల్లీ నేను ఇండియా లెవెల్లో మనకి ఒక గ్రూప్ ఉందండి, నాకు ఈచస్ గ్రూప్.
ఓకే
మోర్ ఆస్క్ అబౌట్ ది స్టెరిలైజ్ వాటర్ గురించి చాలా సెర్చ్ చేస్తే నోబడీ ఈస్ ఎక్స్పౌండెడ్ ఆన్ ఇట్. అంటే యాక్చువల్ గా తన వరకు వచ్చేంత వరకు దాని గురించి తెలియదు అంటారు కదా, తెలుసుకోరంటారు కదా.
అంతే
అందుకని తెలుసుకోలేదు అనుకుంటా. ఇది ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఖచ్చితంగా యూజ్ అవుతుంది. అండ్ నౌవేడేస్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ వెరీ ఎఫెక్టివ్. అంటే సేఫ్టీ బాగా వెళ్తుంది కాబట్టి వెన్ యూఆర్ యూజింగ్ దోస్ వాటర్, అంటే మైక్రోవేవ్ వచ్చేసిన వాటర్ కళ్ళకి ఎప్పుడైతే అప్లై చేస్తామో అగైన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఎఫెక్టెడ్. అందుకని చెప్పి నీడ్ టు గో ఫర్ స్టెరిలైజ్ వాటర్. దట్స్ ఇట్. సారీ ఫర్ ది ఇంటరప్షన్.
No issue. Previously when I used to, like 2017 I think so, when I used to work in Qatar Petroleum, the
Okay,
EHS department, health department and safety department once has came for an audit. At that time we
Okay.
had a same discussion, like why can't we
Okay.
use the sterilized water. They have a discussion in between that, in between their team. They have a discussion while they are checking my first aid box. They have a discussion like this one: why can't we use the sterilized water in case of this distillized water?
Okay.
After that, some see, Qatar Petroleum or ADNOC or Abu Dhabi, whatever it might be, Aramco, they have a different types of people and they have a research labs also. Considering that one, they will be having few, because they will be dealing, their projects will be in millions of crores, okay, not a million, billions and trillions of business they will be doing. And based on they will be having all the employees all over the world. From all over the world, employees will be coming over there and they are working in that one. Based on the, see, information sharing and doubt raising is a better opportunity to raise ourselves in every way. And considering this one, health, safety and environment, it's a big ocean.
Yes. Of course. Yes, sir.
Anyone else?
Hello.
Yeah, tell me, Ravi.
Yes, sir. Nothing, sir. Nothing. You may continue.
Okay. You're working as a
deputy manager in EHS.
EHS. Okay. In which location?
Now in Hyderabad, sir. I am located at Hyderabad.
Okay. Means which company?
Which company? Now I am working in previous worked in a Divis Fabrics Limited. Now I joined in INX in India Limited.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anyone else? No doubt. Okay. I'll tell you whatever these are, whatever the contents will be there in the spill kits. Normally we'll be having the PPs and absorbent. These absorbents will be there, like it's a different kind of material. I couldn't recollect that one. Absorbent pads and pillows or whatever will be there to control the spills and everything. Those will be there. And absorbent for use of water and other liquids also. Yes, Kiran. Okay. And absorbents, some other absorbents will be there, like whatever we have seen. This one, these absorbent pads will be there, and these cloths will be there. Depends upon the size also, because the here some sizes has been given, but don't consider this one. The size also considers, size of the spill kit considers, because medium one, I hope here we have seen the small one, but I hope you have seen my pictures yesterday in what we used to use in the material storage area. Most probably those type of spill kits only we used to use wherever in site itself also, wherever the this chemical storage is there in the work locations and everywhere. Those type of kits only we are supposed to use, because so that we can store large quantities of absorbent pads and everything. And non-sparking shovels, like it will be made of plastics or something else to remove whatever the soil or if any other material is there, uh, which are mixed with the spill chemical and everything. But sparking material like shovels made of steel and iron are not supposed to be used, because if the chemical content is fire, can lead to fire or anything if the steel or iron material has been uh, in contact with any rock or something else. A small spark can convert it into a fire based on the chemical. And shovels will be there, like a portable shovel for a short hand usage. Those shovels will be there to remove the absorbent and everything. And refuse sack, 60-liter refuse sack is there. I have 10-liter pails have been given, but I didn't observe anything till now. But some spill kits might give those pails and everything. That depends upon the size of the spill kit. Brooms will be there, rubber gloves will be there, aprons will be there. All these are disposable, only one time use. These all are one time use only. Coverall, even disposable coveralls will be there. But don't consider the rubber boots as a disposable one. Okay, we can wash it and use that one. Rubber boots and safety goggles, respirator. If the respirator is mandatory to use while any spill, to control the spills, or while spillage, removing the spillage, anything. Respirator will be there. Respirator depends upon the chemical and everything. It might be scaba or it might be a filtered one also. We can use the filtered one mostly. That's what they have given. Respirator with the appropriate canister. Canister is nothing but filters which are used with these respirators. And the procedure, the last one, the procedure for using the spill kits. Be aware, we have to be aware, and we have to know the risk and where the exact location of the spill kits in the premises. Exact premises is nothing but the exact location of the spill kits. Like we have to place the spill kits or the fire extinguishers or the emergency requirements, whatever first aid kits, in an proper locations where the if you will be placing them in a proper location, so that in case of any emergencies we can directly go to the same location and we can use them. That's the main reason we have to make sure. And if the worst happens, in case of any worst situation happens in the spill or emergencies, raise the alarm, and so raise the alarm so that you can have an assistance at the earliest time, not to delay that one. And we have to identify the spill material and establish if there are any risks. We have to make sure that one also. On not using the spill kits is the only thing. Okay, on it in case of emergencies, the inspection, safety department or the environmental department responsibility also includes that whether the spill kit or the first aid kit or this fire extinguisher, whatever which are placed in the locations, are in a proper condition or not. We have to make sure on a monthly basis. Depends upon the company procedures. We have to make sure that whether there are these material are in the working condition or not, so that in case of emergency we don't need to run here and there for the other if it's not in a working condition at the time of any emergency. Only that's the main reason we'll be doing the inspections also. And protect yourself and make sure you have the correct PPEs while using the spill kits. We have to make sure that we are using the proper PPEs or not, and we have to make sure that we are protected, we are protecting ourselves or not. And we are also we should also help the injured person if it's safe to do so. If in case any injured person is involved in this one, we have to help him also. And stops the source. One of the main thing, we have to stop the source. Spillage, from where the spillage is happening, we have to stop that one. Like it might be pipeline or it might be drum or something like that. For that one, we have to turn off the walls and taps or a hole. We have to make sure this one. That's all. Might be, yeah, the spill chemical spill is finished. If you have any doubts, just let me know.
सर प्लीज लास्ट पॉइंट सर दोबारा रिपीट करेंगे सर.
लास्ट पॉइंट एक चीज, देवेंद्र है ना?
यस सर.
लास्ट पॉइंट क्या है ना, आपका सोर्स क्या है, स्पिल किधर से हो रहा है, वो चीज तो बंद करना पड़ेगा ना, स्पिल को कंट्रोल करना है तो. लाइक आप सोचिए, फॉर एग्जांपल आपका ये मटेरियल स्पिलेज हो रहा है, वो पाइपलाइन से हो रहे तो क्या करेगा हम लोग, या टैंक वेसल किधर से भी हो रहे तो उसका लाइन से क्लियर लीकेज हो रहे हैं, उस टाइम हम लोग क्या करेगा, कैसा भी स्टॉप करना चाहिए ना, वो वॉल से करेगा, या कुछ होल है तो होल को बंद करना है, नहीं है तो टैप का इस्तेमाल, टैप कुछ है तो या वॉल कुछ है, कुछ बंद करने का आपको अवेलेबिलिटी है तो बंद करेगा, नहीं है होल हुआ तो होल को बंद करना पड़ेगा ना, स्पिलेज को कम करने के लिए.
ओके सर.
समझ में आ गया ना अभी?
यस.
एनीथिंग?
नो सर.
2 more minutes. If anything is there, just let me know, so that from tomorrow we'll be going to a new topic.
సార్ నార్మల్ ప్యాడ్స్ కి అబ్జార్బెంట్ ప్యాడ్స్ కి తేడా ఏంటి సార్?
నార్మల్ పేపర్ కి టిష్యూ పేపర్ కి తేడా ఏంటి?
టిష్యూ పేపర్ అంటే ఈ అబ్జర్వ్ ఎక్కువ చేసుకుంటుంది.
అది ఇది మనం వేయగానే అబ్జార్బెంట్ ప్యాడ్స్ ఇది వేయగానే షీట్స్ అనుకోండి, అబ్జార్బెంట్ షీట్స్ అయితే టిష్యూ పేపర్ ఆ థిక్నెస్ లోనే ఉంటుంది. ప్యాడ్స్ అనేవి ఈ రౌండ్ గా ఉన్నవి ఏమవుతాయి అంటే, ఈ రౌండ్ గా ఉన్న దాని లోపల కాటన్ ఉంటుంది. కాటన్ మనకి ఏడ్ చేస్తుంది, పీలుస్తుంది, వెంటనే అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తుంది. అదే డౌట్ క్లియరా రవి?
ఓకే సార్. అంటే నేను అబ్జార్బెంట్ ప్యాడ్స్ అంటే ఓన్లీ సర్ఫేస్ ఒకటే అబ్జర్వ్ చేసుకుంటుంది, మిగతా లోనకి రాకుండా, అలాగేనా సార్?
అన్నిటికీ పనిచేస్తుంది. ఇది చూసారా, ఈ స్పిల్లేజ్, ఈ మేజర్ ఈ మైనర్ స్పిల్స్ ఉన్నాయి చూసారా, మేజర్ స్పిల్ అనేది ఫ్లో మనకి సోర్స్ నుంచి ఫ్లో ఎక్కువ ఉందనుకోండి, మేజర్ స్పిల్స్ నుంచి అబ్జార్బెంట్ ప్యాడ్స్ కూడా ఏమీ చేయలేవు. అదే తక్కువ ఉందనుకోండి, ఇక్కడలాగా ఉందనుకోండి మనకి స్పిల్లేజ్, అప్పుడు ఏంటంటే ఇది ఎక్కువ స్ప్రెడ్ అవ్వకుండా చేస్తుంది అనమాట. మనం ఫస్ట్ చేయాలి